Greetings, boys and girls, and everyone in between and outside. Welcome to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where tonight we decide the ASCC regular season championship and set the 15-man field for the playoffs. Top 5 drivers in each division move on to the playoffs, and the regular season champions of each division will get a free pass into round 2 if they fail to make it on points. As always, I am joined by the EFR Discord, Peanut Gallery, and the YouTube chat. Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
Woo!
Hello.
I hope you're not expecting anything coherent or intelligent from me today, because you're probably going to be disappointed otherwise.
Oh, that'll fit right in with the ASCC, then.
Yeah, good, because I'm, like, loopy as shit today.
Yeah, there's nothing coherent or intelligent about the ASCC.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, before we get going, let's have a look at the standings as of last week's dirt race in Knoxville. Palmer Stiles has clinched the Inglesby division by a very wide margin, 89 points. No, that is 91 points over Aaron Singer. Home race for Aaron Singer tonight. He's still looking for his first win. And Alex Carson has clinched the Lenard division over his new teammate Joshua Pacer. 7 wins between the Flair Motorsports boys, trailed by Stefan Wlodarczyk, breakout rookie himself, with 3 wins coming into tonight's race. But the Saar division is one to watch. It's just 6 points separating Dan Richards and Aaron Law for the Saar division championship. And Jason Richardson hopes to defend the 5th and final spot in the Saar division. 5th place in Lenard right now is Calvin Hobbs, defending that by 22 points over Greg Gray. Everyone you see in red there is mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. Inglesby, it's a bit more competitive. Richie Pinto for Expansion Motorsports holds the 5th position by just 3 points over Paul Sherman. Everyone on down to 9th place is mathematically eligible. In the cases of Elmer Farley and Bobby Miller III, they're going to need quite a bit of craziness to get in.
How much was the veterans bonus at the season start?
15.
Gotcha, just curious.
So Jason Richardson is really helped by the veterans bonus as well as Elmer Farley. But now, it's Flair Motorsports sweeping the front row for tonight's 250-mile, 167-lap race. Josh Pacer on pole over Alex Carson. Then it's Stefan Wlodarczyk and Carl Hampton in row 2. Johnson Clapp, great qualifying effort from the McDermott Motorsports car. 5th place over Palmer Stiles. Then it's Aaron Singer and Jim Hayes, row 4. Aaron Law and Calvin Hobbs, row 5. Row 6 is... Oh, I forgot to get on track and retire.
Drivers,
don't mind that blank blue car.
Start your engines!
Jason Richardson and Cam Barnes is row 6. Row 7, Colton Spencer and Greg Gray. Row 8, Bill Calhoun and Winston Orwell. Row 9, Brett Finley and Dan Richards. Row 10, Lance Stone and Peter Johnson. Dan Richards, starting right in the middle of that pack, is at quite the disadvantage behind his Saar division rival Aaron Law. As always, the caution clock will be in effect. 20 minutes go on the clock at the drop of the green flag for the start and every restart. If the clock expires, then the yellow flag will be thrown, and whoever was leading at the time gets a bonus point. Quite valuable for some of these drivers today, trying to make it into the playoffs, but if the caution comes out for a natural reason, then no bonus point will be given.
Natural reason, huh? That kind of language, I might have to earn you a paddling.
Pace car is off. 167 laps to decide the playoff grid. And here we go.
Green flag.
To the surprise of no one, now Joshua Pacer goes into the lead, followed by his teammate Alex Carson.
Battle is for second between Stefan Wodarczyk and Alex Carson. Wodarczyk has the preferred line.
Wait a minute, do I spot Ram Ranch?
Oh, we got an issue. We're good.
Carl Hampton saves it after contact with Palmer Stiles.
I'd imagine mildly displeased.
Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Wodarczyk and Pacer side by side going into turn 3. Wodarczyk with a push from Johnson Clapp in the 69.
Interesting paint scheme on the 49 this week.
New paint job on the 69. Oh, no.
Okay.
Things are very hairy at the front of the field right now.
They're racing like they're on lap 163 instead of lap 3.
Johnson Clapp to the lead.
Here comes Alex Carson on the bottom with the push from the 49.
Clapp
Very
has been...
appropriate that.
Yeah, Clapp
Go
has
ahead.
been fighting with Aaron Singer for the title of the second best Inglesby. Best Inglesby, very clearly Palmer Stiles. He's completely blown that division out of the water.
Only one in the division with any wins, at least full-time.
Yes. The only one in the Inglesby division with any wins, period. But now Clapp getting shuffled to the high side. As
Clapp
Carson
has
moves into
gone.
the lead now.
I'm pretty sure Clapp has come close. But... Let's see how far back is last place.
Yeah, Pacer's not going to let his teammate lead over him if he can help it. Here he comes back.
Last place right now, Elmer Farley. And
No
it's
surprise here. How far behind is he anyway?
Bobby Miller, the 3,
Fair
right in
enough.
front of him. Elmer Farley already 10 seconds back.
No surprise there.
He's still got a shot.
Mathematically, he does.
It's going to take at least half the field to wreck out.
Well,
Well, the way they're racing, that just might happen.
Very real possibility.
I was going to say, that would not be out of character for this series.
Whoa! Oh, there
We might have a yellow.
There's
It's
another
finally going around.
in the 78. 78
Yep, that's a
around.
yellow.
Oh no,
And that's
Richard.
Dan Richards is in it.
Oh, they're wrecking afterwards.
Oh, we're wrecking hard.
No brakes.
Jeff Little, I see Winston Orwell. That's been the epitome of his season.
Greg Gray at the very front of that gets away with very little damage, relatively speaking.
First course, nothing.
Lucky for Gray as he was trying to chase down Hobbs for 5th in points.
He came in 22 back. I'd imagine it's going to be pretty tough to catch that now, unless Hobbs has a bad day.
Something's on the 9-0.
Oh.
My goodness.
Might be
What
something
in
to
the-
fix there.
What? What?
Yeah, let's not. One moment, folks. Gonna play with some space-time here.
Oh wow, I can't wait for this race.
Aw, you.
Also called the track I.
Oh, have we had to reboot the space-time continuum?
Yeah, once again.
Yeah,
Oh, why?
goddamn that space-time continuum.
I was gonna say, as far as you're aware, no.
That's what happens when you. That's what happens when you cheap out in your space-time continuum, Elon.
That last race was only a dream. Yes.
Drivers,
What last race?
your car.
Alternate
what?
timeline.
It's like what? Is the space-time continuum being run by Linux or something?
No,
Man,
if it was run on Linux, it would work.
Good
And
point.
it would work, and no one would understand it except the people that nobody wants to listen to.
Yeah, this is around. Yeah, this space-time continuum we have is running on Mac OS.
It was made by fucking SpaceX, and therefore they cut corners on things you really shouldn't cut corners on. Like, hey guys, can you not paint your shit? Can you like paint everything black? No.
No comment in the YouTube chat.
Simulation
I'll be back in a
program.
minute.
But try this again. I would like them to not wreck under yellow. Please.
What, 2 out of character for the ASCC?
These are the greatest drivers ever of all time. They're too good to be reckoned under yellow.
Yes. Pace car's off once again. And here we go. 20 minutes on the caution clock.
Well, given that Area 51's not too far off, we can blame a time-space continuum glitch.
Space aliens. We got bootleg Daryl Waltrip in the comments.
Ha ha ha.
Aaron Law making it 3 wide. Oh, here we go.
Casino Palace intensifies. Oh, Dan Rich is in the 7.
The same car as last race. Oh, the same 2 cars as last race.
What are the odds?
Not in their favor, whatever they are.
A little bit more orderly this time.
Look how fast the 9 car is.
Okay, what happened?
Let's have a look. It's Winston Orwell and Greg Gray coming together. Donnie Olson comes very close to clobbering the 7.
Jeez, Richards just can't get a break.
Okay, back.
What do you mean? It's only the first time he's crashed tonight.
Well, I mean, if you have the power of viewing alternate realities, you would have seen the previous reality before it crashed.
Date approximate? No idea. Because I'm rebuilding the entire track almost.
Oh, something has happened to the 24.
But I think the last time I did, hopefully with the Booty Bamba edits, it'll be worth it because I got track reflections to work.
Hey, speaking of that, hey, can you send the edits to me, dude?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Because track. I got the track reflections in there too.
No.
Oh no.
The 30, the 07, the 16, the 1.
Wow.
Stop!
Guys, what's your beef with the 24? Calm down.
What's Panic D-Cell set to?
Over 100,000. Is it not supposed to be?
No, that's actually not. that I just do 27,000 as my go-to. What's the long pad scale set to?
Oh boy, more problems. One more moment, folks.
What's the long pad scale set to?
Okay. D long pad scale 7.0.
I'd put it to 20, maybe.
Guys, I can't wait for this race at Las Vegas today.
And D-lap pad is what?
Wait, no. CTS physics. D long pad scale is set to 70.0.
Okay, that should be fine. That's fine. What's D-lap pad at
0.25.
squeeze percent at
0.2.
Put it to 0.35.
Squeeze percent?
Yeah. Like, you're going to get some cars maybe eating the wall, maybe on the outside, but...
Yeah. That's
yeah,
okay.
so, they'll be fanning out a bit more. D-long pad scale 70. That's, like, a little bit high, but that's not too bad. Like, after a certain point, it doesn't really matter.
All right. D-cell modifier was 0.3. I just jacked it up to 0.6.
Yeah, that's well, there's a problem.
Yeah, maybe.
That sounds like that's what your problem is.
All right. Let's do this once more.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk real briefly about the Sweden track a bit. Right. So in previous years in Master Cup, right, there's been this like really dumb like little S section about midway through the lap. Yeah, some of you may remember that there was a pretty fun incident there with a couple lap cars on like the last lap, like one or like 2 laps there or whatever the first time I ran there, right? Yeah, that's like gone. After the first turn, instead of turning left again, it's just going straight, which cuts through that entire S section and makes the area where the S section ends, like a rejoin over there, a stupidly fast left-hand turn. I don't know about that. And I'm also I don't know about that yet. I'm prettying this track up because this track was not the best looking on the calendar, admittedly. And I've also got some new ad signage to put on here as well. Some of it I'm actually quite excited to put up.
So, in the meantime, during whatever delay is going on, I have no idea what's happening. It's definitely
I'm just saying, like, what's been going on for Master Cup in Sweden. So,
I was just gonna say I figured out the lock-in spots for Jason Richardson in the Saars and Calvin Hobbs and Lenard. Richardson can lock into the playoffs with, I think, 16th or better, and Hobbs with 22nd or better.
All right.
Don't jinx this, please.
And I'm not going to try Inglesby. I'm not going to try Inglesby. That's a lot of numbers.
I was going to say, Cooper, a stupid fast left turn. That's all we do all season here.
Oh, no, like this, no, the turn is not very long, but it's a really fast left-hand turn that leads uphill into that like uphill section. And that's also going to be, the track's almost a meter narrower than it used to be.
Ah.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, like making the track narrower sounds like a bad idea, but this track was, let me just put it for reference. Road America is 10 meters wide. This track was 16.
Siege, have you talked with Packer about Hunter Blaze joining the ASCC yet?
I have not yet. Packer, if you're watching, there's an open offer there.
Yeah, I haven't set the promoters options for Master Cup, but I know who 4 of them are going to be pretty much. So.
What's with the restarts? Yellow flag problems.
Yeah.
Now
Problems
it's
is an understatement.
It's Lenard's 1, 2, 3, followed by Johnson Clapp and Aaron Singer in their Inglesbys.
Yeah, are they more spread out?
A little bit, yeah, but they're also going to be, they're going to be a bit more spread out side by side, but it also means they're not going to be running into each other as much.
I was about to suggest we solve our yellow problems by just having a caution-free race, but I forgot about the caution clock.
I'll say like that. I think that might be the easiest way to get around that. And besides, like you can get like with CTS physics at a 1.5 miler in this game, you can get some fantastic, legitimately very good racing.
Yeah, these cars do use the CTS physics.
Huh, I didn't know that.
So yeah, and also I want to point out that most of like the time that it took to make the France video was because there was a lot of shit that went wrong with the replay. And I went above and beyond to make sure you didn't see any of it. No, it was not like some of those. These were problems that like I did not expect. This was some truly bizarre shit.
Oh, we have a yellow. Jeff
Uh-oh.
Little crunched up on the front stretch.
Oh, what happened to him?
We'll get the race back to the yellow, make sure everything gets sorted out properly, and then go back to check what happened.
Yeah. One thing that NR03, okay, you see how the sun is shining right there? Yeah, NR03 actually does support like sun reflections off the track surface. But no one's really done that yet because in order to really do that effectively, like you're editing a file in the shared dat, and not in the shared dat, shared folder, which no one's really wanted to touch except for like the revamped guys and me. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be adding to that.
Well, we found our culprit.
And yeah, so when this track gets released, I'll be releasing the France changes too, because the sun reflections will be out that too.
Looks like we might have known what happened to Jeff Little. Looks like Bobby the 3 might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, looks like everyone slowed up entering the pit lane properly this time.
Yep.
Or judging by where Miller's running, he probably showed up a little late.
Cleaned out by the 24 of Angus Black.
I guess Angus Black
And
had
takes
a
out
little
his
beef with
teammate.
Little.
They almost took out the stream too.
Yeah. Someone clips them on the way by.
Yep.
That's Miller.
That's teamwork right there.
That was almost very bad.
Right. That was almost worse.
Miller entered, mathematically possible to win the Inglesby, or reach the playoffs in the
Inglesby.
Probably not now.
I like that.
Inglesby, I'm sorry. Inglesby.
Very. I mean, yeah.
That's gonna be 3 cars out of the race already. Jeff Little, Porterhouse, and Bobby Miller, the 3.
So he's not going to make the playoffs in the Inglesby, but he
Nope.
could make the Inglesby.
Yes.
He'll be the only one in it.
Lucky for Jeff Little, too, because he was just, only just mathematically locked in before the race started.
I think the 82 got a small piece. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. 16 just glanced off his right side. Should be okay. One of the expansion cars is not okay. Peter Johnson. Oh. Brake problems on the 44. He's rubbing against that wall, trying to get the car stopped.
Sounds like Johnson went limp. I am so sorry.
I mean, I got to take a shower now.
Is Austin Sanders in a third expansion motorsports car? Yes, he is. Microtransaction Motorsports coming into financial difficulties. Expansion Motorsports swept in and rescued the 07's charter, took it under their wing, and it'll be with Expansion Motorsports for the remainder of the season.
I'm sure he's glad to know that, having watched one of their other cars just break down.
Oh, we got trouble for the 25 of Aaron Law. Possibly lost a cylinder running third place.
That could spell disaster on this restart unless he brings it to pit road.
So we had most of the field pitting, but a few staying out. Looks like Joshua Pacer leads the cars that pitted. Top 8 all stayed out. Tim Woodard, the last of them. Alex Carson will continue to lead on the restart, followed by Stefan Wodarczyk and the now possibly ailing Aaron Law. Well, not good for his hopes to win the Saar division. But when we reach the playoffs, it doesn't really matter because everyone's points will be reset equally. Peter Johnson coming back onto the track. They've fixed the brake issues on that car, as Alex Carson is about to take the restart. Let's watch Aaron Law. This could be entertaining.
Stiles gets around.
There's his rival, Richards, going by.
Oh, this is potential to get sketchy.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Law is dropping like a rock.
Restart presented by Greaseburger and Giant Names.
Cue like a rock song. Like a rock.
No, you know, remember that there was like that weird like 80s like dietary supplement?
Yes, yes, I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about. AIDS, pronounced AIDS.
Oddly enough,
right before the AIDS epidemic became a thing.
They literally renamed it Diet AIDS. They made it worse.
Yeah, isn't his sponsor an excavation company, or am I remembering that wrong?
Yes, it is an excavation company for this race.
Gotcha.
looks like Aaron Law won't be able to dig himself out of this hole.
Aaron Law almost changed his name to Quinn Houff.
Oh, bullabub.
Oh, Aaron Law has hit the pit lane. Alex Carson continues to lead. Wodarczyk second, Pacer third. Colton Spencer holding down the fifth spot. Oh, I have forgotten to reset the caution clock. Oh well.
busy looking at flat Earth conspiracy theories to reset it.
Let's see, when did we get the green? Alright, 10:24, so if we make it to 30:24, throw the yellow. Jared V, I would like to see a 40-car field in the ASCC with 10 charters on each manufacturer. It will be 36 with 9 each.
Oh, it got bumped up.
Yeah, why not?
Somehow stick it to them open wheeler guys that like don't care about you.
We have the best 500 here in the ASCC.
Yes, the last great 500.
And we got a battle for the lead.
And Palmer Stiles joining the party. Carson has absolutely nothing to lose. He's clinched the Lenard division by a very wide margin. He could have started parked if he wanted to and not lost it. But yeah, it's all about bragging rights for him at this point. He's got plenty of reasons to brag.
And Pacer would not be hesitant to remind everyone that he has more wins.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not me, but Pacer would.
Alright.
Jason Richardson trying to tow this big pack of cars up to the leaders. Meanwhile, we're gonna be lapping Peter Johnson pretty soon.
And there actually you saw Colton Spencer trying to make the pass. He's the first car coming up on Richardson and Saar's points for the last spot.
So where was Spencer coming in? I don't remember.
Spencer coming in was 6th. He was 16 points behind. So he'll need a little bit of help if he wants to catch Richardson.
Alright. Guess you can be the unpaid stats intern for the time being.
What an honor.
Good, because I wasn't going to do it.
I can't even.
I was gonna say I'm unfit for the role, but then again, we all are.
Well, that would imply that the role has standards.
About as much journalistic integrity as
Oh gosh.
Glenn Beck's news program.
It's been like that for like a while, but no, so I don't tell him that.
Johnson Clapp now leading the second pack.
A few cars have already gotten around the 2 and the 13.
comments on what's your under over on who wins?
Is that how many alcoholic beverages consumed or what? I gotta get on that then.
Palmer Farley's now gone a lap down. Aaron Law is 2 laps down. There doesn't look like he's really gotten his issues fixed.
I think they might have gotten worse.
Somehow.
It's topping out at about 160.
I haven't been paying attention. What is everyone else tapping out at?
Everyone else is hitting about 180. Okay, maybe not. Going a little slower than that.
Gotcha.
175.
Three wide for the 9th spot.
Wreck, wreck, wreck.
Richie Pinto having a real good day. Trying to get into the playoffs himself.
Hopefully
I'm sure he's excited.
Hopefully no one rear ends him, otherwise he might explode.
He entered 5th in the last playoff spot, only 3 spots ahead of Sherman. Or 3 points ahead of Sherman.
I think he's in the top 5.
He is 4th.
Aaron Law
He is not
holding
locked
these
in,
guys
however.
up. That was almost a disaster.
Oh,
Damn it.
How did they not wreck?
Nearly wrecks 2/3 of the extents cars.
Oh no.
I think I know where this is going.
Here we go.
Oh, Singer in the grass.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay.
saves it.
It would be unfortunate if he were to junk it in his home race. At least I think this is his home race.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Gotcha.
All the usual suspects up at the front. No changes there.
Oh no, what a surprise.
Aaron Law's picked it up a little bit. Not
Probably
really
helped by
enough
the,
to keep up with this group.
He probably picked up a bit of speed due to some kind of drafting. Even for a short term. Also, the 22 hasn't exploded or wrecked yet. Surprise, surprise.
What?
Got plenty of time for that to happen.
Yep. It's a long race, plenty of time for horrible things to happen. Any chance Ken Groves may re-enter FARC soon? I don't know.
The car does look really nice.
Which car, the 2?
Yeah,
Yes.
orange and green car.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a mixture of the Starbucks logo and Remington.
It does.
Kind of looks like Jägermeister.
Yes, sir. Starbucks and Remington.
That's a combination.
Yeah. That's
Here's a closer look at the logo.
Kind of ironic now that I look at it that it looks like it's a person with his hands up.
Yep.
Was that the point?
Yep.
My gosh, I never would have noticed that.
So is that the national supplier of America's police forces?
Well,
I'm going to laughing at that.
I was... Never mind, it's bad. I'm not gonna say it.
Cooper, we need an ACAB car in the ASCC just for the trolls.
A what
Odd.
car?
ACAB.
Yeah,
Oh.
the ACAB Intersection Solutions car. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, it's a 74 Master Cup car.
Alex Carson's lost the lead. He was challenged by Pacer and then stuck behind the 0.
0 stars.
Yeah, that lines up with the Yelp reviews for Farley's sponsor, Car Klutz.
On the Cube mod, I've actually put, like, the weapon crate from the original Deus Ex. So, it's a riot.
That sounds like a good idea for a sponsor, Riot Defense.
Oh, God.
Of course, it would be a gun store and armor and that kind of thing. But only civilians can buy from it.
Lapped cars coming up.
Gosh, what's on the caution clock?
30:24 is when the caution clock expires.
Unless we get a caution before then.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Unless they just move it up.
I was gonna say that was looking like it
That
might
would
about.
That would be funny at 30 minutes and 23 seconds, yellow flag, okay.
Where's Craig Jasner? Oh, looks like we've got a yellow. Aaron Law around on the backstretch. Yeah, that saw that coming.
I kinda called it.
Conspiring to take away Pacers' bonus point.
I mean, both of the Flair Motorsports guys have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So Law's pretty much lost out on his chance to win the Saar division, and that's probably just insult to injury there.
I mean, unless something bad happens to Dan Richards. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Or
That wasn't that bad.
Monkey
this time.
business on the apron.
Wow, what a clutch.
Yeah,
I
someone
suppose
just,
that could be worse.
Yeah, it could have been worse. It's all good. And we're 44 laps in. I'm not restarting this race.
yeah, the old F5 roll, 10% distance. Race is official. The race is official unless the game explodes.
Just watch. That will happen with like 5 laps to go.
I think I remember there was a race we had, and that happened on the last lap, and I had to yell at Blacklighter. I said, Blacklighter, save export now! He got it. He was, cause I think he was already out, so I think it was easy for him to get. Thankfully we got it. It was just -1 lap. I don't think would have made any difference at all. I think it was Blacklighter. It's okay, Blacklighter. You get the credit for it. Feel it.
The Flair team displaying their clear favoritism towards Carson. That horrible pit stop on the 9 team.
Yeah, they're gonna show favoritism towards their moneymaker.
Steve Pater is probably already writing up a fucking thesis about how great this is.
Moneymaker?
No,
Yeah, I
Steve
mean-
Pater.
No, he was
Steve
asking
Pater.
about.
I was say Pater was one of the greatest things I've ever put in that fucking grid.
Yes.
Yeah. Though I think his information is sometimes a little suspect. Okay, oftentimes it's suspect.
Wait, Samstown Hotel and Gambling Hall was one of the billboards. I thought that was a grocery store.
So did I.
It is.
Apparently it isn't.
Album.
Not in,
No.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not just in Vegas.
I mean, it is the name for one. It just.
How are there not more grocery store / casinos in America?
Uh-oh. Got a problem for Josh
Oh
Pacer.
no.
I was gonna say, have you been to
I
South
don't
Dakota?
have the grocery store conundrum.
No, Samstown is a casino.
Or
You're thinking
grocery store
Sam's
/
Club.
casino. Okay, Sam's Club is. Oh, Sam's Club is the thing on Walmart. Okay.
Yeah.
I was not thinking of Sam's Club. I know what that is.
Although
inferior
interestingly
knockoff
enough,
of Costco.
a couple blocks down from the Sam's Hotel and Gambling Hall in Las Vegas is a Walmart.
Let's see
Oh,
if it's fixable for the 9.
Sign on, you have a fan asking a question in chat. Why wasn't the 79 tonnerre entered for France?
It looks like Pacer's got an oil leak twice.
Oh no.
It's like they're bad at repairing it, and it's...
In the span of half a lap? Under yellow?
Apparently.
Again, favoritism at play here. It's gotten all the way to sabotage. But he will not be deterred.
It's coming back out onto the track. Everybody pitted under that caution. It's Alex Carson leading once again, followed by Wodarczyk, Stiles, then Richardson and Richards. And this time, they got the caution clock going.
too.
Also, why are we doing this Las Vegas track, not the giant stadium, canonical stadium track that's also in Las Vegas?
Because I don't care about that one.
Financial situation. Yeah. He's talking about the Las Vegas Auto Ring.
Because that track was a bad idea, and we pretend that it doesn't actually exist.
Well, yes.
You could just do what they do in other canons and move it to Saskatchewan.
Guys, check EF our Twitter thread. I just made a one-line post about Steve Pater.
Oh, fun.
Steve Pater is fun.
Said no one ever.
Excuse me, Steve Pater is very fun.
No, he is.
Are you Steve Pater?
So what
Pater's
if I
one of
am?
Cooper's creation.
Oh, I was talking to Ryan, who's clearly named Steve Pater.
Uh-oh.
And it's getting a little worse.
One in the
And...
wall.
Nope. Hey, my stream froze up right as the 82 plowed it.
Oh, Carson, no.
Oh,
no.
that's everybody. Oh, that's the
the
whole
other
back half
part
of the
of the
field.
Rolling down the
Mark,
bank.
big one.
Oh, that's.
Those are the drivers who weren't considered the
Okay.
best in the world.
I panicked.
We
I
were
thought
just
that was
eliminating
Hobbs
them.
for a second.
That was back marker, big one.
For some reason, my stream froze up right before the 82 slammed in the 1.
Pacer get through that cleanly.
And the 22's in it. Yay.
Nope. Mercifully,
Yeah,
he
Pacer
got
got
taken
Law
out.
got through it.
One car on its roof.
So does that mean
It's
since
just
the
Paul Sherman. No one cares.
Oh
He should have
man.
been 42 while he ways Sydney.
does this mean since the 22 is in it, we're gonna have to listen to Monica Rick jokes for the rest of the night?
But that's Tim Woodard.
I hope not.
The only Monica Rook joke is the person posting it.
Oh, I get caught.
Yeah. Tim Woodard, some heavy damage. That was pretty much the entire back half of the field.
Like I said, this just eliminates the people who aren't the best auto racing drivers in the world.
But they're still.
What are you
No,
talking
they still
about?
are. No, they are still the best drivers in the world because they're in this series.
Yes. Only the
They
best
may not-
drivers
By
make
virtue
it to
of being-
ASCC.
Right, by virtue of being in the series, they are automatically the best in the world.
Aaron Singer probably won't get the chance to be the hometown hero tonight. Damage might not be too bad on the 11. He is coming back out onto the track.
That is still the
So
best
little
car.
brakes used.
Yep.
I don't know.
Nope. I guess you could say his the one car's chances at winning now are limited.
Yeah. Packer is in the chat. We were talking about Hunter Blaze earlier. Rumors that he will be scouted for the new Lakoya team joining the series next year. What do you think?
How much of the Steve Pater stuff actually becomes true?
Looks like 7 cars taken out in that wreck.
You know Steve isn't going to reveal his secrets on stream.
That was.
Yeah, except that's one of that's Siege's thing.
Yeah.
What?
Steve Pater.
Steve Pater is not Siege's thing.
No.
Oh, is it
Cooper's.
No, I don't think Cooper is going to.
Important stat, that caution came at a very crucial time. On lap 50.
Nice happy round number.
It's mainly crucial, not for anything in the race, but my food got here, so I had to step out for a second and grab that.
Woo.
You know, I know the ASCC is filled with the best drivers in the world, but eating is more important than watching the best drivers in the world.
Yes.
Nah. Yes, definitely.
Purely for reasons of treats, boy.
And don't let we're not allowing the unpaid statistician to expense that either. You're paying for that out of your own pocket.
That's the other key number of this 20. That's how much this food cost me.
No company card for you.
And no expense account either. Who do you think we are?
Who do you think we are?
If you thought we rehearsed, then that would mean we'd give out a card for people to use irresponsibly. Oh shit!
Well,
Did I
here's
say
the
that loud?
Who do you think you are? I am.
Here's the thing: the interns actually have to pay the company to work there.
Yeah, essentially that's what that is.
I'm scared to answer. What is the new sponsor on Johnson Clap?
It is a very serious and mature sponsorship on that 69 car this week.
Should have renamed it to Yeah, you should have
Very, very mature.
Should have renamed it to 18.
Ram?
Does it say Ram?
Ram Ranch really
Ram
rocks.
That's a
company that only exists in Nevada.
Legally.
If you don't know what Ram Ranch is, don't listen to it without headphones on.
So
We're
what
back
you're
to
telling
green.
me is I should Google Ram Ranch.
Yes, Google Ram Ranch in public with your speakers at full blast. Do that.
Joke's on you, I don't have speakers.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh no!
Oh no, not
What's he
again.
mean? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Hey, who was asking for the Danica Hollifield, Monica Rook jokes?
I
No
wasn't, but
one.
I said there was going to be one. Kansas, I know you're in the chat. This does not give you any permission.
Side over side barrel roll.
Oh, series of sidewinding snap rolls.
This crash with Ram Ranch as the backing track is so terrible.
My God.
I've thought about buying the production music that's the background of that. I've thought about it, but it would be $30 or something like that.
Oh dear.
So, if he's running...
We don't have a budget.
Start a GoFundMe.
We don't have a budget. Come on now.
Start an OnlyFans and get the money from there.
Start an OnlyFans. Thanks.
I think the only one here that does have a budget is Gabe.
Yeah, I guess.
I was gonna say we're already in the hole from having bought that food.
Yeah, really.
No.
We didn't expense. No, nobody expensed that. We're not in the hole. We're not in any kind of hole.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say, or you can just do what I did, buy this shit on fucking Amazon. Be like, all right, good enough for me. I barely have 1,000 subs. So I'm not worried about it.
Statistical update. These fries are delicious.
Good. The most important update. Unironically.
Got a change of lead at the front as where the lead usually is. Dan Richards certainly, what was I gonna say?
Good question.
Dan Richards just had an easier time winning the Saar division tonight, with Aaron Law out of the race. I'm sure he definitely did not want to see Law go flying through the air the way that he did, but he's not gonna cry about it either.
The best drivers in the world. You'll walk out of it. You'll be okay.
And sitting right behind is Colton Spencer, who's still looking at probably picking that 5th playoff spot from Richardson.
Looks like he fought Law and Law lost.
Having an unreasonably hard time remembering which one is the leader and which one is 5th in points between Richards and Richardson.
So, I'm thinking of entering this series next year. How does the sponsor Peck and Paul Gun Range sound?
Peck and Paul Gun Ranch.
Range.
Gun Range, yeah. Did I say Gun Ranch?
Yes.
Oh. It is way too early for me to be crashing like this.
More
you mean
alcohol.
like as in Sam Peckinpah?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Can Gun Ranch be a new sponsor for Johnson Clap?
You see, I'm old, so I get those references.
But yeah, aren't his movies really violent?
I don't know.
I think you're thinking of Tarantino, maybe.
I mean, Tarantino's are.
No, they can't be because he made Convoy, so they're not all bad. They're not all violent. Well, actually, yes, they are, but they are violent, but not all of them apparently because, yeah.
One lap to the restart, we seem to have reached the point of the race where we start whittling the field down.
Last car's running? Who's the last car running?
Last car running is, done. Wow, we've had a lot of cars go out. That's more than I was expecting. Donnie Olson is the last car running. He is 18th.
What were we saying earlier about half the field retiring, not being out of character?
And we still got 100 laps to go.
Oh yeah, the best driver in the world. He can easily pay for it.
Oh, Johnny Olson's ultra slow.
Has he though? I'm looking at chat. Aaron has been fun to look at. Has that been confirmed?
Which driver is Aaron Law anyway?
I don't know.
Aaron Law did fly to a local hospital. Upon getting there, he reported that his arms were very tired.
I believe that is Jay Luke's driver.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Can't tell if we're getting a bit tired. Whoopsie daisy.
thought I heard a car spinning, but guess not.
Darshik's already made his way back into the top 10.
There's Donnie Olson topping out at 141, getting in the way.
Worse than there in law.
Third gear.
Donnie Olson's great big walk.
Holding up to 78.
I love that 78. I hope there is some of that whatchamacallit branding cars.
There's what? You hope there's what?
More of that branding from the one. I can't believe I forgot. Greaseburger, yeah, branding.
Yeah. It'll be coming to FARC, most likely. If they sponsor any cars over there. The Russia FARC race. Are there going to be a lot of local entries? Sort of. It's mostly Rus Autosport. And there are only 14 cars entered.
Are you referring to Rus Autosport proper, or both of the Rus Autosports?
Both of the Rus Autosports, yes.
13 Rus Autosports.
Are there any of them that aren't Rus Autosport?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably two.
I actually almost did enter one, but I decided not to.
Hello, Tim Woodard. Nice to see you tonight.
He holds up nobody but all of his fellow SARs.
Well, he better hope he's sorry.
Go away, Lecklider.
Oof.
Do you think the phrase Tim Woodard fan is
I worked 0 points and
thing?
may God have mercy on your soul.
Brett Finley will be the next to Monkey the Wrench.
What if WSM began typing up an article trying to start during getting the boot?
I mean, that probably exists, ironically.
I mean, it did in 2014, but that's the last thing I've heard.
I was gonna say also his wife, but yeah, that was a thing.
What did she say?
His parents.
Him about him throwing the toaster into the tub. She saw that probably.
That's not exactly what I meant, but
Yeah, it was an absolutely shocking development.
Yeah, I'm not writing the.
So is Roos Autosports seizing the means of production?
They're certainly seizing all the prize money in that race.
Aren't they technically also, possible spoilers, giving away the prize money?
Yeah.
What do you mean the race is a money laundering scheme?
What do you talk about, comrade?
I mean...
Money laundering.
I gave for the race, and I earned the back.
I was gonna say, there was a racetrack that was just a cover for a moonshine still back in the 60s, so... It's not unheard of for doing dumb shit.
Anything for the run of friends. Alright, I might just do a dirt today. Okay.
Suggestion for the next Flight Sim stream, Nashville to Newark.
Ooh, I'd be okay with Nashville. I still think you should eventually take on that idea I gave you, like you flying to... Like you do it like a podcast, and then you have to fly from your local airport to the closest airport to whoever your guest is.
Yeah, you might want to get... If, like...
Good luck with Gabe!
Like, is any indication, you're going to want to get used to seeing that 60 car.
Yeah, well, let's make sure when he does land, he actually lands at an actual airport meant for an actual plane, not trying to land 37 at an airport, not only meant for Cessnas.
I mean,
oh, I was gonna make him fly to an airport that...
You could go from Newark to Pitcairn.
Yikes.
That's a little more than 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean... Or you could do or you could just fly to fucking Epstein's place in the Virgin Islands.
Oh no. They're not called that if it's Epstein's involved.
I said fly to his place, as in fly the plane into it.
Does Pitcairn even have an airport?
Yeah, they do. It's called the road.
No, they don't have a road.
It's called the Random Farm.
It's a fucking rock.
Yeah, I think the brother... Yeah, I don't expect the Brotherhood to last so very long.
Yeah. Alright.
Is that the sponsor this whole time? What is that logo on the 2-car hood?
Oh, I showed this earlier. Would you like a look?
I think I've been looking at this wrong the whole time. I thought that was a buck or a deer. No. I also, for the longest time, actually thought it was a real car. Your logo was that good. Also, I assume it's like a hunting rifle or something?
They make guns.
Lots
of
okay,
guns,
I just put the orange and green made me think like...
When did the caution clock...
Caution clock expires in about 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
I thought it was in by now.
Oh, okay, you actually were paying attention.
Things are getting hairy with the lapped traffic.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I might do the...
That's how we got to the spot.
So I might do the same, like, joke I'm gonna do in League, where I do a car sponsored by NordVPN, Raid Shadow Legends, Dashlane, that one web building website. What's that one ticket company that sponsors all the
SeatGeek. Oh yeah, I know what you're getting at. Yeah.
What else can I add?
Digit tickets?
No. Honey, He's talking about the companies that sponsor all those
Skillshare.
YouTubers.
Skillshare.
Skillshare, I think was Skillshare, Nebula.
Campfire.
Did you have some sort of VPN company in there?
I think NordVPN, was the first one.
All those Skillshare might be the only one that's actually worth shit.
Yeah, no. Nebula, if it wasn't so like specialized, would have been cool.
Well, like that one.
But I don't. Oh yeah.
Like that, like I'm thinking of all the throws money YouTubers.
I mean, that's got a lot of good YouTube quality content creators already, like Saar, from what I remember.
Ins.com. That's one I.
Manscaped.
Oh yeah, man.
Yes, Manscaped. That's another good one.
I'm trying to remember that one. I was thinking, what was the name of it? Oh,
That's one of them that's probably fine, but it sounds hilarious.
Your boss will thank you.
I guess.
I wonder if that kind of thing might be a good fit for someone like Neil Miller, who's really going for the influencer angle. Oh, 4 wide.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
Probably would.
And all of them leaders this time.
Trek, I had a bad idea.
What?
What if Expansion Motorsports bought the 88?
Oh no!
How about yes?
Very apt team name.
It's probably just because I've been playing so much fucking Pokemon the last couple days, but I read that I will celebrate. Yeah, like, cause I'm, like, just cause of, like, what I have on my other monitor.
Surprise, surprise.
Uh-oh.
NASCAR starts with-
Oh, one car. Oh, no.
oh my goodness.
We're good.
So surprise, surprise, a lot of NASCAR drivers are pushing for practice at the Daytona Road Course.
You know, maybe Palmer. You know, I think this Jared guy must be on something.
And Wednesday is the 88 car.
What?
I'll say if that were to happen, it wins the number Wednesday.
If the 88 was bought out by Palmer Stiles. Why not?
Because
Expansion Motorsports it is.
It's been a very apt team name as of late.
Oh Jesus!
They got the SARs again.
Doing a great job. I mean,
Do not believe there is a minimum speed rule in the ASCC.
We pushed out.
I like the 2 was just being careful. The 22 gave him the lane. He just didn't want to throw it in there because he didn't know where the 22 was going.
The teacher's now driving a Nomad modified.
And given what lanes he's picking, you could also call him
He's already going for the lead 1 lap later.
Oh, trouble for the 13. Down on power. Oh well.
Ran out of vape juice.
And that would pretty much, unless you somehow get that.
You could say that his chances of victory were vaporized.
You could. I mean, I wouldn't, but you could.
Correct. That's a 2 out of 10 for not going for the obvious up in smoke joke.
It's not smoke though; it's vapor.
That's Bakerman's shtick.
Just roll with it.
So that'll pretty much seal it, unless something catastrophic happens for Jason Richardson. He'll get the last Saar spot.
I realized the different sponsor has a color on the 49 car.
What?
I just realized the different colors in the 49 car.
Yeah. Casargo Turbo on that 49 car.
But
Definitely
totally
not a Charger 204 throwback.
Where's the Flyer 808?
Anything where fucking Casargo came from.
What?
You know where that Casargo came from?
No.
Ninja Wonder's total conversion that I did.
Okay.
And I still have it, and it works. Like, okay, it sort of works.
Alright.
It was shit and crashed all the time, but yeah, it was a monster name that I introduced there. They're like they're not even that original. They're handed for another unit.
Alex Carson to the lead with a minute and a half left on the caution clock.
I'ma just play Ram Ranch again.
Casino Palace, everybody.
Lap 98, caution clock will expire on this lap.
So apparently, like Live Alive might get a U.S. English release, which means that one song, which means that you can all fucking actually then play the game. That I got that one song that I use for almost every DM Lights video for. You can actually play the game that that's from without having to ROM it, without just getting the ROM. Actually, do very highly recommend that.
Caution clock has expired, and Jason Richardson is the leader after Alex Carson was held up by a lapped car. So Richardson, his playoff chances are pretty good.
What's the name of that track from that? The track from that game?
It goes by two names depending on like like which translation you use, but it's like one of them's like psycho killing and the other one's like a painful death at the hands of a psycho. Neither of those titles are perfectly accurate because it should be psychic, not psycho.
I found it.
It is incredibly catchy.
Yeah, it is. Voice chat replies for anybody who wants to hear it for themselves.
Imagine if the whole front of the field crashed. Oh no.
Oh boy.
I already had the whole back of the field crash, so
Yeah, but they weren't the best of the best.
that would take out the rest of them.
It's pretty much the de facto TM Lights theme.
Yeah.
Pit stops go pretty smoothly for our leaders. We'll see if Colton Spencer got his issues fixed. Miles to go when we get to the line.
You know what is very super inconvenient? Power outages.
Yeah, usually.
I may or may not have just had one.
Yeah, I kind of assumed there was something up with your power, considering that you had brought it up.
It occurs to me that I have completely forgotten where the next ASCC race is. I'm gonna check that real quick.
It is at Kansas.
Kansas, yes.
Followed by Salem and Talladega. That's round 1.
Yes.
You know what would be really, really sad? If on the way home from Las Vegas they accidentally made a wrong turn and ended up in Nightvale.
No, you're thinking of Albuquerque.
Thank you, Trek. I was just thinking the same freaking thing.
Albuquerque is Nightvale confirmed.
They already.
Where? Where? We don't talk about that place.
Siege, where's the number 30 currently running of
The
Pinto?
30? He's out.
Oh, is he?
is
Where's he points-wise?
Out as of
Or
lap
standing
51.
flat?
He was, I believe,
24th.
5th in the Inglesby standings coming in.
Alright, well this is going to be interesting.
Well, Sherman was 6th.
Alright, so all of the cars that were in the running for the 4th and 5th spot, I believe, are out. And unless they come back onto the track, Anderson and Pinto, I think, have locked these spots up.
Where's the 88 in relation to the 30 again?
I think he is 4 spots back.
Sorry,
5 spots back.
In the race?
There was another
In the race,
problem.
in the
We had,
race.
like,
Yeah,
12
that's
cars.
yeah, that's what I was asking.
He was 3 points back in the standings.
This was literally a ARCA field, and we still wrecked somehow.
What?
You literally had the size of an ARCA field, and you had another caution.
Oh, no, the caution clock expired. Back to green, 20 minutes back on the clock.
And the last car on the lead lap is Colton Spencer after that issue he had. So if something happens with Richardson here, Spencer might still have a shot at that 5th spot for Saar.
Also, if nothing goes wrong, we only have enough time for one more caution clock.
Jason Richardson and Calvin Hobbs, two drivers with abysmal luck during this season. Up front here, looking for the win. Fender tag between the 21 and the 68.
Leaders are packing up a bunch right here.
That'll be fun for us, but it might be really detrimental to some guys here.
Yeah.
Nothing better than pack racing with the best drivers in the world, obviously.
The best drivers in the world.
Pacers picked up a ton of speed.
Alright, who's going to make the obvious joke here?
I was going to say I can't tell if he got more repairs in the pits under the yellow or if he was in a better spot for drafting on the restart.
So is anyone else going to go for the he picked up the pace joke, or is that just me?
No, that's all you guys.
Winston Orwell doing a real good job hanging on here.
That reminds me, I need to ask Snake if I can have the 84 for the ASCC next week.
So, the 0305 Cup mod. Would love to see Fark run it. I will be sticking with the MCLM mod for the foreseeable future.
I wish we could go back to the
Go back to the what?
Cup 90.
I really like the muscle car light model myself.
The only mod change I foresee is if someone makes a better version of those cars.
Which one?
Muscle car late models.
Oh. I was going to say I think it should have been Cup 90 for the main series, MCLM for the secondary series. Trucks, whatever you want for that. I kind of like the CTS trucks.
Just like how MCLM looks fast and it's easy to make templates for.
Oh yeah, no, it's great for, like, it's easy to pay. I mean, Cup 90 wasn't terrible, it was just kind of, yeah. Cup 90 was a good mod, though, and I liked a lot of the cars on the Cup 90 era.
And the ASCC will be switching to the SRD 2013 nationwide mod.
Oh boy, a blast from the...
Yeah, sort of, but this time with all the muscle cars instead of the sedans.
Darshik's getting a little impatient with Woodard.
I think we all are, a little bit.
Oh, yikes.
Richardson is just not having a good time with the lapped cars in this run.
I was about to say, Woodard finally got out of the way of the bottom lane, goes right up to the top and blocks those blue lap cars. Sitting right on the edge of the top 10.
Carl Hampton looking to challenge Alex Carson. Hampton, in his rookie year, has not won a race in the series yet. He's come close. He almost won at IRP, but that was snatched away by Carson.
Hampton is locked into the Saar playoffs, though. 6 top 5s, 8 top 10s.
So proving that he was sent on a mission by these guys to wipe out Master Cup Series drivers.
He and Jim Hayes actually came in tied for 3rd in the standings, but Hayes has the win, so I guess that would be the tiebreaker of sorts for that spot.
Everyone in Master Cup may have ridiculed him, but wait till they see that he made the playoffs in ASCC. That'll show him.
Home of the greatest racing in the world.
Home of the greatest racing and the last great 500. Oh, Jim Hayes is a lap down. I've forgotten about that.
The New Liberty Racing car car Hampton in the Master Cup is shenanigans.
That was a one-race deal anyway. Oh no, trouble for Carson. That car's going up in the smoke. Alex Carson with obviously so much at stake coming into this race.
I was gonna say, he's lucky this wasn't 1 week later.
Now it's Stiles in the lead. 3 wide for 3rd. Could be 4 wide.
Please don't make it 4 wide. This is Kath's turn.
Uh-oh. Oh,
What did I
boy.
just say?
Oh, that's...
Oh no!
That's
so
some
much for
excellent
that.
teamwork.
No.
Well, so much for the comeback.
Oh, boy.
Flair's race just went downhill fast.
So did Richardson.
What's Flair's cars? The 9, the
9 and 99.
9 and 99.
The ones that just blew up and got turned.
You could say chaos has flared up.
2 ran into the back of Hampton. Just piled everyone up.
decided to join the party.
Good job. Where is the 84 in points?
84 is...
Coming into this race, presumably.
The 84 of Orwell?
Yes.
I think he might be
10th.
last.
10th. He is mathematically eliminated.
Okay. Nothing to lose for him, but for different reasons.
Physically can't lose anything else.
He cannot lose anymore. It is impossible. He has reached his losing limits. So it looks like a lot of them are going to be able to stay out there.
The 49? The
Did he
2
do?
caused that.
Nope. All Hampton's fault.
It's a rookie mistake.
Cameron Taylor calling this or calling race control.
A rookie mistake to get turned by his teammate.
Yeah. Total rookie move. He has seen it 1,000 times.
So hang on, who's race control of this race? Ian Cooper and Cameron Taylor.
Huh?
Ian Cooper and Cameron Taylor, are they race control for this? Or
No.
You could not pay them enough to come do race control for ASCC.
Yeah, really.
Even if you You do the traditional American thing of using whiskey as currency.
Yeah, considering the fact they just penalized the 49 for getting spun around.
Getting thrown at one car for no reason at all.
We got Jason Richardson starting in front of the leader Palmer Stiles as the last car on the lead lap. That's gonna be fun.
Still puts him at 9th. Just 2 spots behind Spencer. So he would be okay on points for the playoff spot.
"16 cars will remain, looks like."
Officially less than half the field. As of this accident.
We made it to lap 120. I'd say that's pretty good. For the best drivers in the world.
The best drivers in the world.
Dude, Jonesboro, at massive effect, they forgot to hit the brakes. What's up with all this unnecessary love to FARC drivers? First Rook, then Hobbs, or now Hampton.
What?
Hampton's been the center of controversy. First Carbonell, then Jonesboro, now this. Like, what's up with all the this unnecessary hate to drivers who've driven in FARC? Like,
because why would they go anywhere else when they can just simply race in the best series for racing in the world?
And what controversy happened to him today?
no. It's the mistake.
He dared to get run over by his teammate.
There he.
Jonesboro might have been, it probably was his fault, that he forgot to hit the brakes. Here, I don't, how dare he run 5 miles per hour slower than Richardson? Like, that's a disgrace.
Five laps to go when they come to the green here.
What point is it beyond which there are no caution clocks?
10 laps to go.
Gotcha.
20 minutes back on the clock. And here we go.
What did I just miss?
Oh
think-
boy, that's gonna be rough.
Oh, so you missed the 2 and the 49 murdering each other, along with a few
Oh,
other
no. Oh, that. No, I
Yeah.
didn't miss a whole lot. I don't remember this field being this small.
If we get no more accidents, I think we'll just pass 10 to go by the time we... I don't think we're getting any more caution clocks.
Don't mean we're not getting cautions.
Of course.
Yeah, I think we'll be good, but I just put the caution clock on anyway.
Indeed.
Wodarczyk to the lead now.
Look at this small field.
They're watching the truck series.
Size of this. Size of a walnut. Oh, I think it's.
Except way smaller.
I think that might be a macadamia nut.
Anytime, this is the amount of people that you see in a grocery store when during is the
Size of the field now is a bit more than Rockingham and San Antonio. I think San Antonio was the record for fewest cars finishing at 7.
what does that make, like 15 cars collectively that finished the Texas races?
Yeah, something like that.
We always had the gem at 500 where Greg would simply refused to pass.
The race with the most cars at the finish. I do not know that.
Maybe. I hope you guys finish that. I mean,
Sandwiched in between Wodarczyk in the lead and Stiles in 5th are 3 guys who have not won a race this season. Has Calvin Hobbs won a race in the ASCC?
He is not this season.
And not this season, but he's been around.
And we can't really tell because he doesn't have a wiki page. Get on that, Woodard!
Yeah, these are the only 2 Inglesbys that have more than one top 5 this season.
Hobbs to the lead. Yeah, has been a smashy indeed. We still got 5 cars packed together going for the win. Johnson Clapp has never won a race in the series.
Looks like he's about to clap on the opportunity. Like I said before, he's been pretty close in numerous occasions. He never sealed the deal.
Meanwhile, Dan Richards hasn't picked up a win this year, despite coming in the points leader, and with the issues with Aaron Law, definitely going to come out the points leader.
Yeah, it's been all consistency for Dan Richards. And now we got a few lapped cars to deal with.
here's what if Derek Dudding racing in the ASCC.
I don't think Dude's Pizza pays him enough to come in and be one of the best drivers in the world.
I mean, I can help with that. I have a few oil sponsors on there.
You don't get that, don't worry about it. Just watch Darian's video on it.
Nice, I saw.
His video on what?
Jacoby.
Oh.
Well, those two lap cars did a hatchet job on the lead pack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they disintegrated it.
What was originally, prior to those lap cars, I think a 5-car lead pack, about 3 seconds ahead of everyone. It's now down to, well, Hobbs and Richardson, and then it's a second back to Kennedy.
Hobbs and Stiles.
Stiles, I'm sorry. What'd I say?
Richardson.
Oh, I'm following him as well, because I'm trying to figure out the final point for stars, although it seems like, barring any more incident, he'll be okay.
I don't think there is a Kennedy in this series.
No.
Did I say Kennedy?
Indeed.
Dear God. Dan Richards.
I think we're all getting a little tired here.
Listen. They delayed the start. There was, and then you add in the jet lag from the space-time continuum. I'm not even getting paid for this.
The space lag.
Space-time continuum has jet.
We're all interns. Do you expect us to? I can't English. You expect us? You expect them to give us? I have no idea where I was going with that.
Hey, hasn't stopped me so far, mate.
It's okay, I can't put a sentence together even when I'm that tired.
We were into fuel spill.
Hobbs going for the lead. Is he gonna have problems with the lap cars?
It's Tim Woodard.
There we go. Perfect.
Nope, Stiles is gonna pull away.
We need to rename the lime green group anyway.
But yeah, we're interns for fuel spill. Do you really think they're gonna give us benefits?
You get to watch some quality American racing. That's benefit enough.
The best racing in the world.
How about Russia? Like, do we get to for that race or not?
In the world.
Okay.
Space time.
Like every other American sporting series, they're the world champions, regardless if they travel internationally.
Yep.
Travel to. Yeah.
Make a little more sense next year when they go to 2 countries.
I'm surprised they have the budget to do that.
Here.
Well, Texas is no longer a separate country.
As
No
much as
matter
they
how
would like
they
to
wanna-
be. Second group might be catching. Could have our 5-car lead battle again. Yep, 44 is definitely going to help out there.
Of like all the United States separatist movements, like I think Texas one should automatically be delegitimized just because just a bunch of fucking rich guys crying.
There was a podcast I heard a long time ago. Basically, there's some sort of loophole in either the U.S. Constitution or the Texas state Constitution equivalent, where basically, if the politicians or if the said representatives want to, they can split the state into 10 pieces and make 10 new states, or 5 new states.
Yeah, that supposedly, yeah.
Not without approval of Congress.
Right.
And the state legislature. Yeah, that would have been.
That's why California can't divide itself up, because even if they want to, Congress still has to approve it.
Sacramento's not going to let that happen.
Also, like one in like some absurd number of Americans are in California. It's like 1 in 6 or something like that.
I think it's 1 in 5, but
That's still insane.
don't hold me to that.
What's their population? Like,
It's like 38 million.
yeah.
It's bigger than Canada combined.
I think that's actually like 1 in 9 or something.
1 in 9, 1 in 10, something like that.
Anything like that's still ridiculous.
Yeah, it's still over 10%.
And like congressionally they get posed all the time, so
Oh, it's got 53 representatives. I don't think they're really being hosed.
no, they're not. No, statistically they are.
Well, also keep in mind, statistically, if we were to continue apportionment according to the verbatim reading of the Constitution, we'd have like 2,000 representatives in Congress.
I mean, sure, either that or just cut the number of states down.
You know what? We should have 2 capitals, one west of the Mississippi somewhere and one east.
I just like the idea of giving, of like, whichever building Ted Cruz is in, we just like sink it and put it in a sinkhole. And then see what horrors starts coming out of there. Like fucking dragons and shit showing up.
What was that movie? Basically, the plot line was dragons were awakened after a mining operation found them. 8 dragons or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Alright. That sounds like a wonderfully shit movie.
It is.
Fantastic.
Any of y'all ever heard of Sharkenstein?
What?
Oh boy. It is a.
I haven't.
I'll try and keep the summary brief. Basically, Nazi scientists back during World War II were trying to make zombies using different animals or humans or something. And flash forward to today, and there's one apparently still alive, and he made a shark, like a whole robotic shark, out of many different dead sharks.
So a zombie shark, a slow-moving, decaying shark.
Oh no!
To
this
destroy
is
the
not.
world.
No. This is
shark.
This
Question?
is a shark movie. It does not meet the standards of what is possible for a shark to do or not.
Question: is this an asylum film?
As in, it was made in one and written
No.
in one. Yes.
No,
No. Made by the asylum.
The production company
Yes.
I can look it up, but
behind all the Sharknado movies
Sharknado
and
movies.
mockbusters.
No. This one was far worse.
Okay.
This sounds fantastic. I may have.
Oh yeah, the other night during one of my breaks, yeah, me and a couple of associates in the break room we're watching this shark movie in the break room. Yeah, they were not too happy about the animations behind it. Like some of them were even saying that they could do better.
Yeah, on IMDb, Sharkenstein, a 2016 movie. The description here probably does it better than me. 60 years after the end of World War II, a small ocean town is plagued by a bloodthirsty creature that was built and reanimated by using the parts of the greatest sea killers, the Sharkenstein monster. It has 2.1 out of 10.
That sounds generous.
I'm gonna try and find it and pass it around.
Shark Exorcist.
The best racing in the world.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it because I don't want to die in 7 days. Sorry.
If you're gonna watch any part of it, the last 20 minutes is frankly mind-melting.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any mind to melt. It's gone.
More lapped car shenanigans. Archik trying to defend the lead from Hobbs.
Question for Cooper. Is Decatur going to be the finale this year? Answer.
Down to 7 cars on the lead lap. That last car is the, can't see it, 9.
He's still got a shot.
Josh Pacer is the last car on the lead lap.
Looks like he's setting the pace.
Trying to fight Winston Orwell for that honor. Not doing it successfully. Hobbs making a move as we come up on Richardson and Finley. Johnson Clapp could get second here. Three and a half minutes till the caution clock expires. If we make it to lap 158, caution clock is turned off. So I think we're gonna make it.
Indeed.
Calvin Hobbs trying to grab his first win of the season. With 12 laps to go, Wodarczyk looks like the fastest car in this group. But his traffic management has not been the best. How many cars are left? 16.
And half of those remaining are at least a lap down.
I think we'll have a shot. Because they're the greatest drivers ever.
Wodarczyk is, I believe, looking for win number 4.
10 to go.
Correct.
Oh,
Gosh,
problems for the 78 of Greg Gray. He is up in smoke, doing a bit of landscaping.
Make that 15.
Still green.
He stopped down on the apron. Tim Woodard coming to ruin Hobbs' day again.
Probably going to affect Stiles the most. Bunched in there.
Come on, just wreck him.
Caution clock is now off. We're gonna let this one play out.
Is that debris on the apron?
Well, the officials are going to let this play out. We'll see.
Not
if
as long as one of
the
the
lap traffic will.
not as long as one of the Golden Boys is up front.
Now, if Hobbs was up front, I'm pretty sure they'd throw a debris yellow.
Yeah, there's this foreign object that keeps showing up on the track every time Wodarczyk loses the lead.
Woodard, you got someone backing you up in the chat.
Yeah, I can't see it. I'm watching on YouTube because my hotspot will run out if I watch it on YouTube on my computer.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, Hobbs is all over him. 5 laps to go this time.
Where's third? It's not even in sight.
If I'm not mistaken, this is Orwell's best run.
Claps gotten held up by the 49. That's cost in third.
Yeah, only one top 10 this year for Orwell.
God damn it, Clap, ram him already.
Well, if we get a caution now, that'll be the end of the race.
And it'd be a shame because it looks like these two guys are
Dude,
pretty much gone from everyone.
Straight from the chat, I am backing up Woodard. You have my word for Woodard. Yeah, okay. I cannot speak tonight.
Word.
I wish I had thought of that.
No, I got it. I'm smiling.
Looks like Hobbs has hit a wall behind the 37.
I think he's just happy to finish up near the front. He doesn't want to fuck it up.
He doesn't want to press his luck.
He's still got time to do that.
How far is the nearest? When's the nearest lap car?
Coming around, Stefan Radarczyk will see the white flag. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I was literally in my own head going,
We
don't
got
do
a
it,
white
don't
flag.
do it, don't do it.
Steve, you are very lucky there are many state lines between us.
Jesus Christ.
With no challenge from Calvin Hobbs, Stefan Radarczyk takes win number 4 in a very impressive rookie campaign for him so far.
Bet you might go fuck yourself.
Johnson Clapp will hold off Dan Richards for 4th.
By lag, yes.
And Joshua Pacer has eventually got around Winston Orwell for a 6th place. Orwell's the last car to finish on the lead lap. And right away, we're going to get to work on doing the points and settling our playoff grid. So, stand by.
If Winston Orwell is to be, like, pretty accurate to George Orwell himself, if, like, there's a car that's, like, you know, a few positions, just, like, 1 or 2 positions ahead of him, that's, like, close, that's, like, dangerously close to failing tech, Orwell should snitch on them, and then they should fail tech.
I believe Richardson got 10th, is that correct?
Orwell, known snitch.
Good joke. Antonio Brown being in the Hall of Fame.
Jason Richardson did pick up 10th place, 3 laps down.
Holy crap.
The Orwell thing wasn't really a joke. Yeah, he's known for being a snitch.
Alright, got RPM open up. Gonna import the results real quick. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'll block chat out on the,
Oh, whoops.
I was going to say, don't tell me that the game crashed right before you could get that done.
I think I saved the replay, but not the results.
You can get those with replay. I think you can have Replay Manager recreate them.
Yes, I can. But that's going to take quite a bit longer. If we don't mind.
As in, I think you can just like respit the, like it can like recreate the HTML file.
Really? Replay Analyzer?
I think so, but either way, you can, and even if not, you can still see what the contents would be.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you got the replay, you're fine. Thanks for showing up, Jared.
Yes. Alright, this is gonna take a bit.
In the meantime, guys, which Cowboys player ranks 4th in
Where
NFL
the
career
hell
pass
did I put
receptions?
Replay Analyzer?
Is it Des Bryant, Joey Galloway, Terrell Owens, Drew Pearson, or Jason Witten?
4th all time?
For the Cowboys in receptions.
Jason Witten.
Yep.
Hey! I'm not even a Cowboy fan, and I got that.
Behind only Jerry Rice, Tony Gonzalez, and Larry Fitzgerald.
There we go.
Ah!
I use the back of I have this like football facts or trivia calendar, and I use the back of one of those to keep track of points.
Aha!
I could go through some others here. What do we got?
Nah, that's all right. I'm actually going to be heading to bed in a few minutes.
I'm going to be doing likewise.
All right.
TSN just posted a video. Is Antonio Brown a future Hall of Famer?
No.
No.
He practically destroyed Pittsburgh this year.
Unless Alexei Yashin can get in the NHL Hall of Fame. I don't even really know that much about fucking Antonio Brown, other than like seeing that shit pop up on Twitter, looking at him, being like, "Why am I seeing this?"
He's an interesting
I
fella.
know the story. I know what the story is, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
why am I seeing this? And what the fuck?
Good news is he played one game for the Patriots before Belichick got enough of his shit and kicked him out. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's about right.
I remember the day he was released. I'd gone on a plane from Chicago to I think Charlotte, and I landed, and I opened my phone, and it was I think people at Area 51, and I think there was like a car driving through a mall near Chicago, like all just flooding my timeline as soon as I opened up Twitter when I got off the plane, and I was just like, the one day that I can't be on Twitter for a few hours, everything just blows up.
I know the thing that like the trending thing that like that caught me was Brown, and I was like, wait, is this something about Jerry Brown, California governor? I was like, oh no, this is Antonio. Oh.
No, the only, I guess, in the trend of remembering things because of weird events that happened prior. Where I work, it was the Monday of the 500, day of 500, and we had this one person. It was probably definitely Karen. She broke like 3 things and complained about for like in there 15 minutes about why did it have to pay for it. Well, later that night, I'm watching the 500, and nobody almost gets killed. So for whatever reason, I associate, because of that reason, that incident, I associate Ryan Newman's wreck with Karen. I don't know.
The first Karen I ever saw in a video game was the pizza troll in Zoom Beanie.
Oh no.
The pizza troll is like the first video game Karen I ever saw.
I've never thought of it. Never thought of him like that.
I can't say I have either.
But, you have that on Steam? Siege, you know that's on Steam, right?
Yes, I have it.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm well aware of the pizza troll. I've played Zoom Beanies.
I was gonna go and fucking buy that shit for you because that game is still really good.
It is, and that's why I got it for myself.
Yeah,
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, that game is awesome still. Like yeah, some of the puzzles early on are a little simple, but like Hotel Dementia is still fucking nightmare on the harder difficulty levels. Oh, the one thing that I really like about like the remaster they did, the frog, like the frog lily pad puzzle, you can actually see everything without your eyes being gouged out by the colors. The colors are more muted, and it's actually you can actually see what like everything's supposed to be, and it's like, this puzzle doesn't make me hate myself. Other things do.
Well, excuse me while I go check Steam.
Yeah, I think it's maybe $10 or something like that, or 20. I don't know.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah. Also, Grandy is on Steam too. I think and when I mean Grandy, I mean like for the first one, the really good one. Yeah, Grandy 2 is pretty good too, though.
I was just listening.
How did Fucking villagers are dumb.
I was just listening to music from that earlier today by coincidence.
That's on Steam also. The game is pretty good. Like, there's better games than that, but you're not. It's gonna take a lot to find a better soundtrack than that.
I was going to say,
I'm gonna probably back out here. Congrats to the champions and those who made it into the playoffs.
Yes, I will have that
among the
information.
best in the world.
I will have that information soon enough. I'm manually putting the results in because I forgot to export them from the game.
If you want, I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Yeah, Crash. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow sometime.
Yep.
All right.
Good night.
See ya.
If you want, I could just, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been like following along as well, trying to like manually score it, and I can't tell you like the order of the final, but I can tell you like just the people who are in.
Oh, I have everything exported from Replay Analyzer.
Okay, cool.
Because if I didn't have the replay, that would have been a disaster.
That would have been bad.
You would have to run the whole race all over again.
Yes.
And that would have meant more space-time continuum lag. Alright, take it easy, guys.
Alright, see
Me
ya.
too.
Or if I didn't save the replay, I could have just, like, said, oh, it rained after the first caution clock. And called it there.
Depending on when... I mean, I know we don't need to, but depending on when the last point was that we looked through the, what's the window called with the running order?
Standings.
Yeah. It stayed pretty unchanged throughout most of the end. That might have been enough to work anyway. Oh, wait, that's if you didn't have the replay. Oh, wait, that would have been on the stream. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I cannot think straight either.
Last time I had to do this was after the Super Series race at Berlin last season, where AJ Young won the race, but the game refused to acknowledge it and put him in third.
Oh my gosh. It was so upset that it objected.
Speaking of, yeah, if I'm correct, Rich Roy, my driver, is the only Fark driver to start an Elite Series race this year and not get the points for it.
Yes.
Wasn't there a driver that started off with like 25 minus 25 points or something a while ago?
Yes.
Clown,
I forget who, though.
I think it was McClellan.
Think it was who?
McClellan.
Yes. Yes, I do believe so. Uh-oh. I messed up the scoring a little bit. Accidentally put Aaron Singer in 11th instead of Peter Johnson.
Yikes, that'd have been a heck of a demotion.
Unfortunately, the scoring for this race will not include laps and laps led. We'll have points, though. That's the most important.
Yeah, that's all we really need. Or we could go back through the stream and count all 167 of them.
No, I have that in the export, too. But from Replay Analyzer, but I don't feel like doing that.
That's fair. Not important. Random question, but at what point during a replay is it generally a good idea to start saving it, I guess? Like at what point do you not have to worry about it starting to get rid of the beginning of the race?
I think that depends on the track.
Okay.
I've noticed with dirt tracks, it will start cutting off the replay earlier than anticipated. I wonder if that's because of dust.
Yeah, I didn't know that it varied. I thought it was just like a specific time mark that it doesn't save beyond.
Yeah, I think it depends on what's going on, how much you have going on.
Okay.
Right.
Next, Farks, go ahead.
Anyone watching on YouTube, yes, we are still going. In case you missed it, I forgot to export the results. I did have the replay, though, so I opened that up in Replay Analyzer, exported the results from there, but now I have to manually type them into Race Points Manager. I'm dealing with points on stream because this is the regular season finale. I want to establish our playoff grid for all of you right here and now. So sit tight, I'll have that in a little bit. Alright, there was someone asking something.
Oh yeah, I'm for next Fark season. I might do is bring have my driver start his own team. When I mean start his own team, bring up his dirt league team to the Elite Series, have one car run full time, and then have a second car that's just periodically appears on the calendar.
It's possible. I am also running 7. I'm looking to run 7 series next year as well. So, it's a lot of possible places for people to end up.
What is it, the 3 Fark series and the 4 ACC series?
4 Fark series, 3 ASCC series. So I'm looking to start up a second Fark late model series.
Like Super Series East and Super Series West, or?
Super Series and the Tornado Alley Tour, they will be called.
Kind of a callback.
Yeah. Kind of like how ARCA has 2 late model series.
They do. What's the one that's not CRA?
It's the Midwest Tour.
Oh, yeah, duh. Don't know why I forgot that. I've just never thought of them at, like, the same time.
And then ASCC East and West will run the same cars as the Fark Low Dollar series.
Give some opportunities to join in on some Fark races when they show up.
Yeah. And for the opposite, for some Fark guys to come over and run those races.
Didn't think about it that way.
ASCC East and West will also have 2 combination races at Texas World for the Texas 500 weekend and at Daytona for their finale. Yes, we're making the West guys come all the way to Daytona.
I was gonna say, that's gonna be... That's one heck of a haul across the continent.
They're one of the best drivers in the world. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
What's the furthest east a combination race has ever been held for real? Gateway?
I don't know.
I think that they held a combination race at Gateway at least once. I guess I don't know.
I believe they've done it at Iowa. That's a little further west.
Indeed. I know that's the only one that they... I think that's the only one that they do on a year-to-year basis. Or that they have done as of late on a year-to-year basis.
Right, I got all the results tallied in. Now I need to add Jason Richardson's bonus point for leading at the caution clock.
Arca's going to the road course too at Daytona.
Yes,
I
they
didn't know
are.
that. I did not know that.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
That's a replacement for the Watkins Glen race.
Huh. I'm surprised.
I think all 4 series were going to be at Watkins Glen, right?
I don't think that trucks ever go there. Unless they were about to start.
Yeah, trucks may... I don't know. Someone's gonna have to confirm that.
Hang on, I'll look it up. Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not, as of right now, allowing practice.
They're not allowing practice, and they're not allowing drivers to compete in more than one series that weekend.
Ooh, sweet.
I understand if it's a track that they've been to before, but this is the Daytona road course. No one's ever turned a lap there.
Oh well.
I mean, they allowed practice for the Xfinity guys, so I don't see the issue with the other people.
Who would have thought we get so many infield road courses so quickly?
Thanks, coronavirus. That was terrible, I know.
Yep, trucks do not run. We're not planning on running Watkins Glen.
Okay.
However, they are going to the road course to replace. Because apparently one series. Because apparently yeah.
Yeah, they're probably not going to Canada this year.
It says here, Daytona road course race replaced the Iowa race, the M&M's 200.
Alright.
They're also replacing Eldora and Canada, but I don't know what tracks yet.
I think, by the way, that, wait a minute. Was Xfinity going to run the oval until, pandemic rescheduling?
What, the oval at Indy?
Yeah, at Indy, I meant to say.
No, that was planned beforehand for them to run the road course.
Okay, because I thought it was, I just forgot. I thought it was planned to run the road course there, I just forgot.
Dort was supposed to run the Indy race, but he went against it because he didn't like running the race without fans. Because that's like the sole reason why he was going to do that race.
Who? Sorry?
Stort. He said he was going to run the Indy road course as a one-off, and since they canceled the fans, he decided he wasn't gonna do it.
I did not know that either.
The little things like that for no reason.
All right. After much more hassle than we wanted, we have our playoff field. In the Saar division, Dan Richards is the regular season champion over Aaron Law. Then it's Carl Hampton, Jim Hayes, and Jason Richardson making up the rest of the playoff grid in that division.
Sorry to
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt. Our screen is still showing the in-game.
What? Oh.
But does that mean you could just hit export?
There we go. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Saar division. Dan Richards, Aaron Law, Carl Hampton, Jim Hayes, and Jason Richardson. I will go back and update their points to all be reset equally later, but that will not change the playoff grid. So Richards is the regular season champion with 0 wins over Aaron Law. Now moving on to the Lenard division. Alex Carson, of course, clinched it, coming in. Followed by his teammate Joshua Pacer. Then it's Stefan Wodarczyk with his 4th win of the year. Calvin Hobbs and Jeff Little.
I just realized that nobody who missed the playoffs has more than one top 5 this year. Yikes.
Yeah. ASCC is quite a top-heavy series. And now, moving on to Inglesby. It is Palmer Stiles. Again, he clinched well before this race. So, no surprise there that he is the regular season champion with 2 wins. Then he's followed by Aaron Singer, Johnson Clapp, Seth Anderson, and Richie Pinto. So the playoffs are now set for the ASCC. It'll be 7 races remaining, 2 rounds of 3, followed by the championship race. I believe after round 1, the bottom 2 from each division will be eliminated. And then after round 2, only the leader plus the highest, plus the runner-up that scores the most points across all 3 divisions will move on to the championship race. So it should be an interesting playoff for the best drivers in the world. And thank you for joining me tonight as we set the playoff grid. Until next time, I'll see you all around.